How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. That's pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet thing there. I am so excited. This video that we are about to do has been a long time coming. I've had this piece of a palm tree. Not sure what kind of palm this comes from, but when I was working, an HOA area had for rental, had cut and trimmed a bunch of palm trees. And when I was living in Florida, and I was like, that might make a cool lure. So I grabbed a piece, grabbed it, 2 pieces. We're gonna try to make a palm tree lure. So we're going to see how this turns out. I think one of the hardest parts about all of this is, I think this is going to be very fibrous-y. We might have some problems with fibers ripping out. Because it looks very fibrous-y. But let's give it a go. I'm really not sure how this is going to work out, but I'm just going to square it up just to start with. I might need to get a new pencil. This one's all flippin' bent. And that is super annoying. Alright, so we have it to this point where we have it squared up. I think our best option is to stick with the natural curviness of the lure. So I'm going to lop off the sides and square it up that way. And then maybe cut it in half, make 2 pieces out of it. We'll see. We'll see. So, there we go. Alright, and so this is what we are left with. Not even, but it's more even on this side. I am going to, so I'm not sure, the palm hasn't spoken to me yet. It's not telling me what kind of lure it wants to be. Let's make this like a little topwater minnow. And then let's do a cool vibrant paint job too. Kind of tropical fish vibes. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's awesome. Whoa, not that coming out. Fresh blade. Oh wow, why does that kind of carve nice though? Oh my gosh. So far, this is what we have. And I think we're just going to do the top black for the paint job and the bottom white and just flip and just seal it. put that little paint on, because those cross sections to me are just gorgeous. But I got it in like a squared up enough, I believe, to now where I'm going to start to shape the minnow. I want a real fat head. And then I want a not very, but more of a narrow back end. So roughly we have that shape. I didn't have a cup holder, so I recycled. And how handy is that? One thing I have found with this palm is you can't just take big chunks off. You kind of have to do little by layer. Kind of not so bad as like some other materials, but it definitely wants to like tear out a bit. Alright, so we got this rough shaped out. We're going to do quite a bit of sanding now. The belly, this is like, I want to keep this like thicker. Flat top, it's very tapered on the back. It's tapered a bit forward, but bust out some sandpaper. We'll start with some 60. So I'm not sure how this is going to sand up. Alright, skip the 180, didn't show you that. We got like 320 now. We're going to do some final sanding here, but we got the profile down pretty good here. I'm liking it. Alright, I set up my little paint cardboard here because I am going to be doing some painting, because this will have to, I'm going to drill the holes and drill out a little spot for some weight, and then we're going to dip this in polyurethane and let this set up and seal and cure. And while that's going on, I'm going to paint. Dude, I switched my whole setup here. I used to have, over in that corner, I had this dresser that I have. So, you know, one of those little plastic ones. And I switched it over here, and I also got a new air compressor. And this setup is just like way more gooder. Alright. Select the center. Oh wow, that is not centered at all. That's booty cheeks. When that happens, usually I'll go a little deeper. And then I'll widen this base out a little bit, this opening. And I'll be able to, because I'm epoxying it in, so I can just bend it over. And then do the line tie right here. That looks pretty centered. Alright, and then I'm going to skip drilling out the one hole, but let's break out the polyurethane. Alright, let this drip a little bit, and we are not in a well ventilated area. So I'm going to cover this real quick. Because I've had it before where I've was standing over it, I was taking it's going to be like a cool reel, and next thing I knew I was super dizzy and almost passed out. I stumbled backwards. So when they say use this in a well ventilated area, they're not kidding. But real quick like that was fine. And just get it sealed up real good. Alright, so y'all. Oh man, dudes, that looks so sick. And this is super fast drying. I'm just gonna touch down a little bit, get some of that drip off. But I'm gonna go hang this up, and we'll come back to paint. And maybe we'll have to sand a little bit, but it should be fine. Alright, we are back. We are painting this. I went ahead, I put in the hardware, hook hangers, this, and then I weighted it right here. I just put some split shot, then super glue and baking soda over that. I had to wait. I finally got some white in. Went to go paint, was out of white. So now we have 8 ounces to play with. So we're just going to do a white bottom. This is going to take multiple layers of white, so I'm going to dry and I'll get back to you guys. You're going to get that belly very white. This is the Topwater. That's all they're going to see. Alright, perfect. I'm going to dry that. We're going to get the top. Alright, so I mixed up this chartreuse, and that's going to go on top, and this is going to look awesome. And since it's a Topwater, you will really be able to see it when you're working it. So the fish will only see the bottom, but you will see the top. And then I'm going to keep the sides just all natural, because I think it looks cool. Alright, so this is what we're starting out with. I'm going to go ahead and dry that, and we're going to get a couple more layers on this. Alright. That is going to do that. That looks so cool. But anyway, just got to clear, just going to let this dry. Then we just got to clear coat it. But thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is definitely something I want to do more, just exploring with different materials to make fishing lures. And I really like how this turned out. Definitely going to be throw in this once there's ice out. I think it's gonna walk really well. Just a nice walk the dog across the top. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you for the next one.